Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I'll start off with an overview, then we'll just read through all of the details, make sure we get everything right. There's a link in the description. It is a tragic situation. The murder of the lady that you see in front of you, her name is Holly Vines. The murder suspect is her boyfriend, this guy here, who's 40 years of age. His name is Jacob Otis Kavanagh. And one of the tragic aspects of this case is that the body was discovered by the ex-husband and her two children. So she's divorced. The ex-husband came to her house to drop off the two kids to spend time with her, and the ex-husband and the two children found her dead body. The boyfriend was already in custody. He had been arrested for a robbery which happened the day before the killing. So he had been, I think he was arrested. We'll just double check it in a second, but I think he was arrested on the day of the killing, but in regards to a robbery which happened the day before. So he was already arrested for another incident, and he was on a $100,000 bond. That bond was removed, and he now faces a murder charge. So we'll just make sure we get all the details correctly. And of course, there is a picture of Holly Vines there. And of course, full condolences to the victim's family. How devastating, how traumatic must this be for the ex-husband and, more importantly, the two children, aged 8 and 12, both sons, both boys, that found her body in the garage on March the 16th. So Montgomery County Sheriff's Office have announced that they have charged the boyfriend, Jacob Otis Kavanagh, this scumbag. They've charged him with murder. So Holly Vines and Jacob Otis Kavanagh were in a relationship, and there was the authorities have found physical evidence at the scene. Also, Kavanagh has apparently provided statements which have pointed him to be the suspect. We don't know the full details of those statements, of course, but seemingly the police are very confident that he is the guilty party. As I stated before, the scumbag in question, Jacob Otis Kavanagh, was already in jail. He'd been arrested on the same day as the murder for a robbery that took place the day before. So his $100,000 bond has been scratched. He now has no bond, given that he does have a murder charge. So there is that tragic story, that tragic situation there. Again, there is a link in the description. Full condolences to the family concerned, the ex-husband, the two children. They're going to be absolutely devastated naturally, but traumatized. They're going to be traumatized. What a horrific loss. Obviously, I don't know this Holly Vines lady. But why wouldn't we presume that she's anything other than a perfectly fine, upstanding member of the community? And seemingly, she's had her life taken away from her from this perhaps career criminal. If he's been charged with robbery, perhaps he's a career criminal that she's gotten involved with. So I'm going to say something here which is going to be offensive to some of you. And I've said this after a few videos that I've made, so I'm repeating myself. I've got to say this. I'm going to be hypocritical. I'm going to be an asshole. Ladies, and I don't wish to victim shame too much, but I'm going to go there. Ladies, choose your partners more carefully. This guy was arrested for robbery. I've got to presume he's a career criminal. Ladies, choose your partners more carefully. You had a husband, Holly, the father of your two sons. For whatever reason, you guys divorced or broke up or what. You got to choose your partners more carefully. Ladies, don't involve yourself. Don't maintain a relationship with criminals. Just don't do it. Why? Well, because criminals do bad things. It's par for the course. Not even just necessarily violent criminals. A criminal is going to do what they want. They're going to act on impulse in whatever environment it happens to be. Okay, fine, they're not going to be committing crime 24/7, but they'll be committing crime as and when it suits them to do so. So, ladies, when you hook up with or maintain a relationship with a criminal and or a violent person, man or woman, you are putting yourself at risk. If you are still the guardian of children, you are putting your children at risk. I'm going through these true crime articles a lot. I'm making multiple videos every day, and one of the reoccurring themes is this exact situation. So we can't ignore it. This exact situation being one partner, typically a woman, is in a relationship with another partner, typically a man, who is a criminal, who is known to be a violent person. Lo and behold, a violent, heinous act happens. You know? Holly's, from this picture, and perhaps this is inappropriate of me, Holly's clearly an attractive woman. Was an attractive woman. Just, I don't know what my point is there, but just go with nice guys. Stop the chasing of the bad dudes. Yeah? Whatever it is that, I'll say the word, excites you about bad dudes, the bad guy, the bad boy, whatever excites you about that, and clearly there's something exciting about that, whatever it happens to be, just resist that urge and, settle. If that's the word that we have to use, settle for someone who's going to be nicer, kinder, more responsible, less violent, less prone to crime. That's the sensible thing to do. So, ladies, choose your partners much, much more carefully, especially if you have children. But I don't mean that to be an excessive amount of victim shaming. It's not meant to be. But I've gone over that because it is, as I've said, it's something which I just see time and time again, and I think it's something that we need to think about. Women need to think about in particular. I'm going to wrap things up here. As I mentioned, I am making multiple videos every single day about true crime situations which have been publicized today or yesterday, or certainly within the last couple of days, as is the case with this one. If you do see value in that, if you like these kind of topics, if you like this kind of overview, then please do join me on this journey of discovery and learning about this whole subject, about what's going on there in the world, America, England, Australia, in regards to crime. Let's have a look at these violent crime issues, try to get to grips with them a little bit more, offer our condolences to the victims, for whatever that's worth. Sometimes it's worth something, maybe sometimes it isn't. Let's explore these situations and topics together. I'll thank you for your time. I'll wrap things up. Be kind, be safe, and take care.